Alright guys, welcome to the Let's Go Bowling race here at the Glen. This is going to be a 40 lap race. Pit speed don't go 81. Stage 1 will end on 10. Stage 2 will end on 20. Stage 3 will end on 40. We have 7 cars here today. A lot of hopefuls. If you want to grab an extra spot in points, and because it's going to be based off your seeding, the time is now. It's not based off playoff points or any of that. It's going to be based off the seeding like the chase was. But we will be getting started here. Just a moment. Are you ready? Tristan's gonna try to race here, I guess. Well, y'all just gotta step up your game. It's a completely different setup this time. So y'all just gotta step up your game. I mean, it's that simple. I do not care who wins this race, but my word of advice is to step up your game. It's not that hard of a track, in my opinion. It's actually the easiest road course. Are we ready? The Go Bowling at the Glen. Alright, remember the restart thing at the top? That's what's gonna let us go here. Alright, here we go. Green flags out of the Glen. Just gotta lock in, y'all. Don't be making no dumb moves, especially in, well, like that. But it's the first corner, so. And Sean, cut that, or you got forced into it. Try not to cut the first corner, especially because there are extra slowdown walls in there. If it's bad enough, I'll get rid of one of them, but I just don't want to be cutting that corner at all. It's not an easier setup to get out of. Well, it acts like a stop and go penalty, basically, is how it works. Okay, 21 car. Tristan's gonna lead the first lap. Let's see, if people hit it and it's bad, and I'll just get rid of one of them, but no reason to be cutting it. And someone did. I'm just gonna get rid of it. One of them, at least. Oh my, and I just fell through the map. What the fuck? Christian has the lead so far, but I fell through the map for some reason. Alright, we're gonna have to do this fuck shit real quick. Kristen's lost the lead. Something happened. I didn't see what happened, by the way, because I'm trying to delete one of the sweat on walls, but now White has the lead. Christmas miracle for bro. I didn't see it, so my bad. No caution. But it seems like 2 people or 3 people were involved. I can't do anything when I didn't see it, and it seems like only 3, but 1 of you guys got it back going. So, sorry, but I can't do anything when I can't see it. And 2 of you guys got fucked, but Tristan kept it going, and now he's back in the lead. 2-8 now. Why got lucky? There's a slowdown wall there, but he somehow didn't hit it. Yes, bro. So I couldn't take bro serious when you said that. Man, some of y'all just do not know how to take these corners. Like, holy shit. I feel like this is the best setup I've made for this track. But, anyways, Tristan's the lead, but Wyatt is up there, but he kind of sells when he just doesn't try to make the corner. But we'll see. I think he can gain. There's a slowdown wall right there, but I think you guys are not hitting where it is. So, good on you, I guess. Bicycles from the top two. If there is something and I do not see it, please say it as soon as you can, because it's a road course. I cannot. Yeah, but I was looking away and I was F3Xing something. So, my bad. Wyatt hits the slowdown, or I mean the wall snag. And rest in peace. I put that there because everyone literally wall taps that corner every season, and I'm tired of it, so. Okay, yeah, but that was way too late by that point. Wyatt, dude, don't give up, bro. It's 5 laps in, my guy. Give up way too easily. And then you end up winning the race. In DG, you do this shit all the time. You know, here. Brandon in second, though. I think he's been pretty good at the road courses. Saw it at Canadian Tire. And I feel like we had a road course a little bit recently. I don't know. But we'll see if he can contend today. Well, he does that in DG all the time, and then he ends up winning. So I don't know. Brandon just risking it for the biscuit. I mean, I get it, but like, it's 5 laps in, man. You can gain time on these straights. But he's there, but if he can make that move, that's going to be a question for him. So that's the lead, but we're gonna ride or spectate the 4 car here and see if he can gain some time. He is really close though. Not within quite making a move type of distance, but striking distance. And Cole, he could get within striking distance arguably too if he keeps working at it. I know he's a pretty solid racer himself. I feel like he's good here, but oh man, Brandon barely missed that. That was kind of close, but he is pushing it. He almost won last week at IRP, and you know, just a bunch of people racing really hard for it, kind of racing stupid. It was whatever, but this week's a new weekend. There's less people in the mix for a win at a track like this. I mean, Cole and Shug, if they could hang up there, not get hoed off the pit strat, there's a chance, but Brandon's just not gonna make a stupid mistake, because that's Flixie was in contention all race last season. Arguably could have had an easy chance at the win, and then he took himself out of it. So Brandon just gotta not get over his head. I mean, he has the speed, but he's just gotta not do anything that's gonna cost him. And that goes for really anyone, because you could be up in the top 5 all race long, or be up in the mix, and then you just cost yourself because of one mistake. Especially that wall snag. That's something. Oh, and Brandon hits it. Man. It's really close, and then he hits it. But now the game plan's got to be, they just got to try to work on gaining. I feel like Brandon was just pushing it too hard, like too early, man. You have a whole 32 laps left, and I feel like he was pushing a little too hard. I get it, the urgency, but he was there. And that one corner was going to make all the difference right there, in my opinion. So, unfortunately, kind of took himself out already. But there's still time. I mean, if they work together, but they're side by side, so that's not going to happen. I mean, what I'm saying. And he hits the wall and unfortunately wrecks. Some lag people are talking about. I'm not too sure how. I mean, I could delete some. I'll delete the extra cars I want. I have wall snag. You get, I mean, something happened to Cole and he's in the same track. Oh, 2 cars. They got it back going in a reasonable amount of time. Sean's gonna pit, and Hayden speeds 95. That's a drive-through, and he's parking it. Do not. It's 81 and over is a penalty. So. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but oh well. Just has a huge lead, but. Albeit that caution could have easily happened right there with Sean and I think it was Hayden or Brandon, but they got back going. And with how many people now? 6. 2 cars would easily be a caution. Yeah, 81 and over is a penalty. Like 80's the way it should go. Shug's gonna make the stop, same with Tristan there. And Tristan went 81 on one of the sectors. It's gonna be a drive-through for him as well. Let's see if anyone else is sped on their stop. Doesn't look like it, just looks like Hayden and Tristan sped, but Hayden rage quitted after I called him speeding. White's out. Yeah, the rule is you gotta do, and Wyatt went 85 on the final one. That's also a drive-through, man. I'm cracking down on it because I know I was a little off last week. I'm cracking down on it today. I don't care. It's the final thing. You have to wait. Yeah, I do this for everyone. Yeah, you go downhill, but still, it doesn't matter. You gotta not speed, man, and you sped. The rule. What I was gonna say. What do you mean, just cut through pit road? What you gotta do is drive through for the next lap or 2, or it's a penalty. Or I mean, he's parked. That's how the rule is, and he has to do it this lap. And 2 cars, and who was it? It seemed like they got back going. Doesn't look like I'm gonna know here about that incident. I'm distracted on this with the pitting and shit, but what I was gonna say is that you have to do your drive-through from the lap or 2, and Wyatt did his. And Tristan's still got to do his, but he can do that right this lap and not get parked. But good points for some of these guys. Tristan's going to win the stage. Yeah, Tristan won that stage. Already ended. It's Tristan, Cole, Brandon, Shug, and then Bush. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do, Wyatt, dude. I've given you many opportunities to race, and you literally costed Cole multiple weeks in a row, and I didn't penalize you for shit. And I let you off a 25 penalty hook, so I don't know what you want on me. That's gonna put not Cole in the lead, actually. I don't even know who's gonna be the leader, actually. It might still be Tristan, actually, because he did have a little bit of a gap right there. Sped right there. You can go full speed once you get past the final sector, by the way, out of pits. I want y'all to know that. Yeah, everyone's going downhill, and a lot of people have maintained their speed. Tristan might still be the leader despite having a drive-through penalty. I'm not too sure. That's actually surprising. But it is the Glen, and time is confusing. But Shug's not too far, and Brandon hits the slowdown. I don't know what you guys want, walls or slowdowns. I mean, I feel like slowdowns are more effective. They penalize when I don't have to, you know what I mean? Because people could be easily cutting every... Yeah, Tristan's still the leader. That's actually insane. Well, there could have been one, but Bushwick... I mean, I didn't see what happened, and there's multiple with a few guys. Oh, and Bushwick Beans is around, but he got back on. I feel like he was almost wanting a yell right there. He got in Cole's way, but Cole didn't spin out with him or anything. But Tristan has the lead, but Holden gain is the question. Holden is 2.9. Let's try to pay attention better since there's not much going on, but I argue, yeah, that first one should have been, but all the other ones, you guys got back going in a reasonable amount of time, in my opinion. I'm not calling it. I'm like 13 laps since then. Tristan's fuel saving. I do think, though, the fuel strategy could be a little interesting in this race because of how the fuel tanks are set up. But we'll see. Sean in third. He is back from his thing. I think he was like grounded or some shit. But he's back. There was some questions if he was gonna make the chase or not, but he is. Holden almost hit that right there. Just as they know zip code, but I'd argue Shug and Brandon are good, but man, mostly Brandon just kind of cooked himself too early, but there's a caution, we'll see. Oh, Tristan said he can't do the full race. I don't know how much I believe that, but I don't know. Don't really care at all, but we have 7 cars. 6 or 7, but made in DNS. I don't blame them. It's been a tough year for the 43 car. I mean, they had some pace in some races early on, but then just shit when he stopped showing up. I mean, that's just how it works. I mean, you could have great stats, but if you just don't show up, you're not gonna have a shot at the chase. That's just how, unfortunately, the cookie crumbles here. Tristan's led 13 laps. Wyatt's led a 1. If he does leave midway through this thing, there is a chance for someone to get the most laps led, but those chances are kind of low. Oh, and we have a flip on the racetrack, and that's going to be yellow. Brandon Hale in the final corner flipped. Sean did his pit stop, and he sped on pit road, but he got off easy. There's a yellow, and I don't really know what I'm going to have to do with that. Technically, yeah. I mean, the caution was called and his penalty was called at the same time. It's either to the back or just give him a warning and it to the back. Because honestly, like, I don't know how to. I've never had this happen. Honestly, that's technically a to the back. Yeah. Since it was right at the point of caution, Brandon Hale flipped over. The leaders are field saving a little bit. Across the line. Pits are open, but that doesn't really change any strategy. Because they were going to pit around this time. It'll be on. We start on 19, so the strategy doesn't really change. If you guys pit, then the strategy's on cycle, most likely. But if you want to pit, we can line up for it. Although Sean will just get it to the back since his penalty was called, but he can pit, but he's to the back no matter what. Really lucky, dude. You got probably the luckiest race ever going right now, Sean. Holy shit. But Tristan's gonna stay out. Alright, here we go. Pits are gonna happen now. Here we go. Oh, Brandon was just not lined up. All good, Brandon. You're to the back anyways with Sean because you were the cause of the yellow. But you could just get your fuel real quick. I didn't even know you were trying to do your lap. You could get your fuel real quick. But don't speed and go the whole way around like everyone else has to. And you don't have to cross the line and then go to pits. You can just go down pits that crosses your lap. But, man, I mean, this is going to change everything, although you guys got to value this very heavily. You do not want to, well, y'all decide. I mean, I think y'all did double last time, so it's your decision at the end of the day. Brandon, warning, he went through other people's boxes. Brandon, did you get fuel? Well, I know, but you still have to not go through other people's pit boxes. But I'm gonna go take a piss real quick, but yeah, I'll be right back real quick. Go take a piss. Yeah, there has been a lot of speeding penalties here at the Glen today. A lot of speeding penalties here in this race, but we got a race to put on. boys and people. I guess they choose single file. You guys, no, it's lap 19. But 2 to go until stage 2 ends. We'll see. Are we ready here? Y'all choose whatever single or double each time, by the way. So Brandon's NR, but this is basically a reset for everyone. But y'all gotta capitalize. Y'all cannot do what y'all did last time. I mean, yeah, it's probably my fault to call. Yeah, it is my fault the caution didn't come out, but gotta lock in. All right, restart thing at the top, and we'll be going green. I think Bushes are Busher. Okay, he is. All right, here we go. Green flags back out. Let's see if people are gonna capitalize or people are gonna make a big mistake here. This is the restart to make that move, I guess you could say. And Tristan cuts the corner, but he had people behind him, so he didn't end up losing that much, and kind of held the 21, but I guess he was trying to get out of the outside right there. Wyatt to the lead. Shug in second, Sean in third. Wyatt's had bad luck all season. Doesn't even have a podium. If he could just not take himself out of contention, maybe. Here comes Holden on the inside. Holden was not clear. I mean, that was kind of a dumb move, but at the same time, carousel's a little hard to judge. But Wyatt has the lead. He's the only person to lead a lap besides Tristan today. Tristan goes really wide, and he's almost into the wall, but here comes the 18. And Sean's getting a warning. He just shoved Brandon straight into there. And Bush McBeans flips, but it was on the restart. So unfortunately, a caution can't be called for that. Oh, and Wyatt just went too wide right there. Give Sean a warning because he should have. I think that was him who should have forced the forward. Bushwick Beans left and his car's in the middle of the track. I'm gonna have to. I mean, I don't think 21 could be that mad at me. I mean, it's literally in the rules that if it happens on the first lap of the restart, then it's not a caution. But that was his choice. Holden has the lead. I mean, the rest of the field still can work together to catch up these two. Okay, Tristan, that's a warning. You sent it way too hard right there. And just for a stage win, like, alright, bro. Wyatt got third, Holden, Brandon. Tristan gets another stage win, although I don't think I should give it to him. That was really stupid. Actually, yeah, I'm not giving it to him. I'm gonna give Shug it. That was just stupid. Dumbest move I think I've seen someone make for a stage win of all things. I mean, I think it speaks for itself. Tristan has the lead. Shug in second. Kind of a little sideways there. Wyatt's not too far. It's just Wyatt, I think, has pace, but his turn one has just been his Achilles heel. But now we got 20 to go. I'm not too sure what people are going to be able to do. Wyatt's not too far off. I think he could do it from draft. These two battle especially. But is fuel saving going to be into play? Is fuel strategy going to be into play when we have 2 more stops to go? The caution came out at a perfect time to not really fuck with the strategy. We'll have a wait race. Yep, pit stop for sure. As long as the yellow doesn't come out. But now it's really just the top three because Cole and them had a moment. Fuel saving's definitely a thing, as the leaders, I believe, are fuel saving a little bit. Wyatt, though, he's never really been on the good side of the strategy yet this season, but with the pace he's had, maybe there's a chance. A good run here. Top two, though, having a nice little battle up here. Christian goes up, pulled into the bottom. He's going out Wyatt to catch up, but Wyatt's got to not take himself out of it. And fuel, like, I mean, that's just the main thing, is that you can have the pace, but then you might not have the greatest pit stop, or you might speed on pit road. So it's just, pit road's gonna, I think, gonna determine this race, honestly. Whether you have the strategy or not, or whether you speed or not, or whether you have a fast stop or not. And Tristan's going to make the decision to pit kind of early. And he speeds on pit road, and he went 104 and 101, and I think he might be leaving. He did say he had to go mid-race. Is that what's happening here? I think so. Yep, and Tristan's out of it. So now the race is up in the air for sure. Now, I don't know if anyone could get the most laps led. No one really can except for Wyatt, but Wyatt would have to lead the rest of the race, and that's just impossible. I'm not saying it's impossible, but that's just, I just don't think it's going to happen. So I think Tristan got the most laps led, but I'm not going to confirm it, so we get closer. Something happened, what happened to Wyatt? I was trying to input something. Wyatt wrecked or something, man. Damn. Well, now he's just gotta work extra hard again, unfortunately. He was up there holding it. Well, I mean, if your car randomly stops, it's because you cut. Or you went wide enough. Because we do have slowdown walls around the track, so. I don't know what to tell you, man. I said this before the race even started. Multiple times. I thought you guys were familiar with it. Well, Holden's just got to not sell, and he's got to hope for a caution to not happen. I mean, Wyatt, he's just got to try to gain the most time he can here. I mean, and he's just going to type and go through the bus stop, which stops you way more than other corners, so he just cooked his race. Yeah, I even said earlier in the race that there was a slowdown wall at the exit of the bus stop, but you guys just got lucky and didn't hit it. I don't know what you want from me, man. I told you guys multiple times where that they're around the track. Said this in my ping yesterday about the track. Said this before qualifying. Said this before the race. Said this multiple times. I even said about the one that you're talking about, and that you guys were lucky to not hit it. So it's not on me. Unfortunately, yeah, some people have hit it, but not as bad. I mean, Tristan literally hit it. I think everyone in the field's hit it at least once. I mean, I don't know how it's my fault when I tell everyone that they're around the track, and I said that there's even one at that area, but you guys just were lucky enough to not hit it because you didn't go that low. So I don't want to hear it, man. You dick yourself out of your own races, dude. I don't know what you want out of me. 15 laps to go. Holden's really trying to feel safe here. I don't blame him. He's got a big lead on Sean, and Sean's actually down pit road. Shug's just gotta not hope for yellow. There's 5 cars in the track, and they're pretty spread out, so I don't imagine we're gonna see yellow here. Sean's out of pits, but Shug's been fuel saving a lot. And he's yet to pit. He's the only one to not pit yet, I believe. Maybe Wyatt and Brandon haven't pitted. But I think Cole pitted, but Cole hasn't pitted either. I mean, if y'all want to do a Hail Mary and somehow stay out the rest of the race after this pit stop here, be my guest. I do not. We'll see how it'll play out, but Shug's led 5 laps, and I don't think he's gonna be able to. Yeah, no, Tristan's got this. Most laps led by this cleansed. Wyatt's down pits, Brandon got out. Cole's yet to pit, and Shug's yet to pit. Is someone gonna try to do a Hail Mary? I mean, Shug's doing it right now. Oh, Brandon didn't. But Shug's doing it right now by not pitting yet. Staying out, obviously, a little bit longer. But the fuel window, I believe, honestly, if you pitted within the last 2 laps, you're not gonna make it. Unless you feel safe a little bit. But if Holden's going to pit this time, and I think he's not going to make it either. Unless his fuel saving pays off. Because from my knowledge, the fuel window is 9 laps. I'm going to say that now because we were late in the race. But I believe it was 9 laps. Yeah, it was 9, and I ran out at 10. Or no, I pushed it so hard, I barely made it to 10. But I do not believe, I believe if you pitted now, you cannot make it. Holden's out, but Sean's pretty close. Sean's got to try to work at this, but Cole is now down pits, so it's really going to, honestly, it's going to be dependent on how fast your stop is, because Sean gained a little bit more time. Sean's got to either pit with Holden, I feel like, on this final one, unless Holden stays out to the end. Or he's got to have, like, a miracle stop if Holden ends up pitting too. And gain the most time and try to challenge for the win. Because that's really the only chance Sean's got. Because of the time deficit. But Holden's still fuel saving, man. And he's I think he's not going to pit. I think he's going to go for broke, but the fuel window says otherwise. I fuel saved quite a bit on my run, and I barely even made 10. I was on like 30 fuel with that, so good luck. Pull it off will be a miracle, but Sean's 2.6 seconds back. Sean's got to try to fuel save 2 maybe. He pits like 3 or 2 laps before Shug. So I'd say he's got to be on the same strategy as Holden, in my opinion. Either pit with him, or I mean, you really just got to pit with him, man, because you gain the most time, and then pit with him, and you're still with him when you get out, obviously. Or if he stays out to the end of the race, I mean, there's really no option since he pitted earlier. So it's going to be interesting here. Sean's got a chance at this win if Shug pits. Sean's realistically, I think in my opinion, if I was him at least, I'd say I'd pit with Shug if Shug pits, but I don't know if Shug's going to pit. I mean, he pretty much, I doubt you can make it. I mean, the chances to make it are so slim that I don't even know if it's possible, but Sean's got to not push it too hard and not get in the wall snag, and goddamn, he was close. He's got 10 laps to try to gain here. Maybe fuel save a little bit. And honestly, you got a chance, but I don't think both of them can even make this final 10 laps. They got to pit. And remember, if you pit with 2 to go, you're penalized 2 laps. So either go for broke, and most likely, it's like a 95% chance you don't make it, or you pit with 3 to go and hope for the best. Sean's just, he's got 10 laps. There's no reason to try to wreck yourself out of this. In my opinion, you should just draft off Holden and try to be there and pit with him and have the best stop you can, because that's realistically his best chance to win. It's not totally over for Sean. I just gave the options I feel like he has, because pitting 2 laps early, you're going to be at a deficit no matter what. No matter what. Unless you gap to the guy, but Holden has the lead, but it's at less than a second. With 9 to go, it's just shaping up to be an interesting finish, unless Holden somehow can stay out to the end, which I don't think so. I think it's impossible, man. Even though he fuel saved a lot, he pitted with 13 to go. You cannot make 13 laps. You could realistically make 9, depending on how much you fuel saved. But Sean is there, but Sean's Achilles heel is pushing it too hard, like a lot of guys. I mean, Shug's pushed it too hard too, but Sean, I mean, Season 2 Glen speaks for itself. He was leading, had about a few tenths and flipped in the first corner. So, with like 2 to go or 3 to go. But Sean's got a chance. He hasn't won all season. I'd say he's probably been the best guy to not win a race yet this season. It's just going to be dependent on his pit stop. If he pits with Holden, then yeah, you got a shot for sure. Oh man, he needs to stop, because he is right there with 8 to go, and he is just pushing it way too hard, getting me nervous almost for the guy, because you know he wants to win that, but he is pushing it a little too hard. But he's right there. This could be an epic showdown here between these 2 drivers, Regan Smith and Kyle Busch. But that pit stop's looming. You cannot make 13 laps. You're going to have to pit, and you see Holden pushing it, because you know you cannot make that at all. Sean's there, though, and this pit stop, they got to pit. I mean, unless they go for broke, but the latest you can pit is 3 to go. Sean's there, man. If Sean can get this win, that will be insane, because he had a 6-second gap. Gained a lot off of the pits, and then had to claw his way back up, but he's side by side. I don't know how dirty Holden's going to try to play for this, or Sean either. Oh, Holden messes up his corner, and Sean gets by him. I'd say that was not too dirty on Sean. Holden did mess up his corner, and Sean's going to lead his first lap of the race. 7 laps to go. The game's changed for Sean. It did look like you kind of messed up a little bit, and then he punted you, obviously, after you messed up. From my angle, I mean, I'm not the one driving the car, but that's just what I saw. But Sean has the lead with 7 to go. This pit stop's still working, though. I mean, if you pit right now, you're making it. Obviously, no questions asked. But, man, when they're going to pit is going to be the big question. I feel like those 2 leaders got to pit together. And if they don't pit, then 3rd place or 4th place is going to win, obviously. I doubt you can make the end of this thing, even if you'll save a ton right now. Sean pushing Shug. No, I feel like Sean has to know that when you're pushing him. Sean's got to pit with Holden, I feel like, to have a realistic shot at it. Sean's going to mess up a little bit. And Sean's going to pit. Just do not want to speed, man. This is literally your golden chance to win a race, in my opinion. Now, let's see what Holden's going to do. Sean's just got to gain the most time out of pits. Don't speed, obviously, but gain the most time out of pits. Gain a ton of time when Shug pits, because Shug's got to pit. I'd assume he's fuel saving a little bit, yeah, but he's gotta pit, man. You cannot make it. And if you somehow do, it's a Christmas miracle, dude. Why? I mean, if Shug tries to stay out, Wyatt's gonna try to gain, I feel like, on him, maybe, but, or Sean even, but Sean's out of pits. Let's see, is Holden gonna pit or not? Sean's plan is, I think, just make up the most time you can off raw pace, not mess up. Oh, and Sean flips, and that's a caution. And how the fuck did you even do that? And he's back on the wheels, but he flipped, and I don't even know how. And unfortunately, whatever type of finish we were gonna have all went away. Can't have shit in ASRS. I mean, damn, that was gonna be close. I mean, that was gonna be interesting, but damn, that's heartbreaking, dude, because people had strategies, and Sean had a strategy himself, but cooked himself out of a shot. I mean, yeah, 3 to go restart. There's gonna be a chance, and you have to pit now, guys. By the way, this is the last chance you got to pit. Absolute last chance. What? Wyatt? Sure, you could show me something. Brandon had a chance too. I mean, his strat sounded great, and unfortunately, well, I mean, now you're closer, but this is more of a chance for error. What's up, Wyatt? It went wide. Okay, yeah, there is one right there, and I said that you guys were lucky enough to not hit it because it depended on how wide you wanted. Do y'all want me to remove that one on the bus stop, the exit, or it's on the exit of the bus stop, like entering the carousel? Okay, they said yes, so I'm not gonna remove any other ones because in my opinion I shouldn't. But I gotta pee again. But 3 to go restart. I mean, y'all gotta not screw the pooch. Definitely not, because that's gonna be the decider right there. But let's see here. Final pit stop here. I guess the money stop. Track position is gonna be key. Let's see here, though. I mean, damn. Wyatt's gonna win the race off pits. Someone went 87, but I couldn't tell because they were all in a group. Wyatt's gonna win off pits, but single file or double file, y'all decide. I gotta. All right, guys. 3 to go. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me fix this real quick. Let me fix this shit real quick. Oh my god. Why does my shit have to do this? I gotta rejoin the game. Quick. My thing's been bugging. I gotta rejoin the game, but 3 to go, man. That's gonna be interesting. Man. Gotta feel for the leaders who were definitely in position to win, but y'all gotta not screw yourselves. That's what y'all like to do best, is when you have 3 laps to go in a shot. That's what you guys can do easily.
but it's making sense.
Alright, are we ready? I don't think Wyatt's ready. Alright. I don't see any NRs. Sean, you ready? Okay, he is. Alright, here we go. Restart thing at the top, remember. Green flag's out for potentially the final time. Let's not screw ourselves out of a chance. Yeah, every one of y'all has a chance to win this thing. Anything could happen, but do not want to cook yourselves out of it. Cole gave a really big push to Holden, and that allowed Holden to gain an advantage. But if y'all get to that bus stop, bro, good luck. That could be the deciding corner right there. Wyatt and Cole side by side, you know, that's what Holden wants to see. Wyatt's mad at Cole because they know they're going to lose time. Holden has not the greatest bus stop, but here comes Cole! You guys lost it a little bit, but they still got a chance. Brandon sells, and he goes up the track. Cole! Shug's got the lead for now, but can Wyatt just focus on gaining? But he's got Brandon Hill who's hungry behind him, and I feel like Brandon's got to know that if he makes a move right now, he's not winning this thing. With 3 to go and the gap that Holden has right now. Let's see. Final corner here. 3 to go. Do they all make it? They all make it. They just got to try to gain time, I feel like, man. 2 to go. Still got to try to work with each other the best you can. First corner. Wyatt's been rough at. Not terrible. Brandon's had a better one, though, arguably. What can Brandon do to gain on Holden? Oh! Wyatt got a push from Sean. Got him sideways, but he's still in it. Do not want to take himself out. Brandon not drafting off of Holden. Holden trying to break the draft. This bus stop's scary, dude, because that's where most of the bullshit happens. Here comes Brandon Hill side by side for the lead. Here comes Sean! 3-1 for the lead at Glen. For a second there, Sean's going to put Holden in the wall. Few the Hill, Willie. A 4-car battle for the win. Oh my gosh. Sean's got a shot. Everyone's got a shot with 1 to go. This could get easily very messy, and I don't know if I'm here for it. Oh my gosh, Sean! Sean almost hits the wall. They go up the track. Shug and Wyatt get into it. It's between Sean and Brandon for the lead. These are the two that went back and forth in Season 2 for their first career victories. Sean with the first corner, solid corner. What's Brandon gonna do? Brandon's got a chance, but he's got Holden behind him, and you know Holden doesn't really like Brandon, but Brandon, I don't think he likes Holden either. A white flag here. What's going to happen? The final few corners at the Glen. We're almost halfway through it. Sean has the lead. Brandon's got to run. So does the rest of the field. Brandon's going to flip. Holden. Sean messes up. Holden to the lead. Wait. And Holden side by side. Here comes Sean. They can't do it. Sean wrecks Wyatt. Sean and Holden for the lead. What's Sean gonna do to win it? Sean bumps Holden. Holden has the preferred line. Holden's gonna send it. Here comes Sean. Sean tried, but it didn't work. And Sean's gonna win at the Glen. What a win for the 18. He ended up winning it anyways. But damn, they had a shot. And they just all fucking ate shit at the end. Damn. That was, yeah, I don't know about the 77, but or the 78, but I might, because it's racing, but I get it, man. They're all trying to go for the first one, but damn, Holden stole one from them. I don't blame y'all for being upset. I'll review it, but got a perfect angle of it. what a freaking finish right there. I mean, yeah, it was a little dirty, but damn, that everyone had a shot at that at one point. Sean just the results are staying for now, but I might have to review that because Sean, like, I get you're going for the win, but I review it pretty harshly, and you know that about me, so don't be surprised if something comes up because that was a little over the top in my opinion. Oh fuck, I did not mean to do that. Man, but let's just review it. There. Brandon flips. Holden and Wyatt side by side. Nothing Wyatt could have done, and Holden, they were side by side. And then Wyatt has a shot, but Sean just doesn't try to make the corner, and he uses Hug as a break and screws over Cole and Wyatt. And as much as I want to feel for the guy, Sean trying to get it, I'm going to give him 4th place because, in my opinion, that was a little over the top. But I'm not going to give him completely 5th because, well, Brandon ended up wrecking himself. But Wyatt's going to end up getting a podium anyways. But let's interview the winner. Shug, you could do some burnouts, buddy.
Dude, I did not think I was going to win.
That was a
that's like
Glen Racing
the coolest
probably.
ASRS finish I've ever been in my life.
Dude, I thought Sean had
Dude,
that
that was so
locked.
freaking awesome.
I thought Sean had that locked, bro.
Me too. I don't even know what happened, how he sold, but
He hit like he messed up in the bus stop like really bad.
Oh yeah, I got like under Wyatt, and I wasn't trying to wreck Wyatt. And then coming into the second to last corner, I saw we were side by side, and me and him braked at the same time. I just had the preferred lane.
I mean, yeah, what Sean did was a little dirty, and that's why I put him in 4th. I don't think he could be too mad at that. I mean, but damn, what a finish! I mean, man.
Dude, I've won like everywhere now.
What did you have to do, man? Your first road course win.
Freaking make sure the people in front of me wrecked. I was not leading on that last lap, dude. Oh!
Oh, freak. My bad. Man, I mean, that was one of the better road course races.
This car. I keep winning in this car.
Dude, yeah, and you hate it. I don't know why. Wait, the trophy's right there, by the way.
You know what's funny? I'm wearing a 2011 Kyle Busch shirt right now. Wait, I have an idea.
I mean, man. Okay, Sean. No! 4 wins on the season. Shug.
Get the frick out the way.
What? I mean, man, how do you feel about this season? It's been probably the dream season for you.
Dude, it's like the most fun I've ever had in this league. I love these cars. Hit wink, wink.
Okay, let's get a photo here.
The trophy.
I am considering 2012 because I do like the cars a lot, but we'll see. Let's take a photo here. Let me get my snipping tool out.
Yes, get my friend Noah, my buddy Noah.
Man, what a win for you, dude. Good job. I mean, you earned that one. I mean, you're the second best guy to Tristan all race.
Dude, I've won everywhere. First, I was facing allegations I couldn't win on non-W key tracks.
Was that finish of the year, guys? I mean, that was insane.
Yes, it was like the best race this league's ever done. Crap, was fun. We were freaking 3 wide on the final quarter.
That was insane.
In the carousel.
That was pretty insane. I mean, definitely gonna be rated pretty high. That was probably the best road course I feel like I've had in a long time, or probably ever. Maybe. But man, good for you. Anything else you want to say? I mean, dude, I don't know why you don't like this car, man. You won every race you ran in it, no?
No.
Oh, when did you not run it? Oh, you ran it last race, huh?
Did I?
I
think no, I ran M&M's.
Yeah, so
and then I ran.
You only ran this at Nashville in this race, so it seems like this is the car for you.
Oh, I'll run this car for freaking playoffs. You know, run it for the championship. Heck, this might be my go-lucky car. Well, I do like this car. It's a car.
Well, you are probably the championship favorite, so I mean, what do you think you have to do to win it, man? Like, we have one more regular season race. It's time to
not mess up. I don't care what happens to me at Daytona. I'm probably not going to win that because I'm really bad there. But Atlanta, I could have won last year. Talladega, my stats are second place and higher. Pocono, I don't know. Bristol, I'm good at. Homestead, maybe.
All right.
But I don't know. I'll
That
see.
is your winner, Holden Collins. Here won the regular season title a few weeks back. Let's see. Second place was Mr. Cole. Why, you were third. You don't. You crossed the line after Cole. Cole, how do you feel about second place? You were in the fight late. I think this was one of your better races. Interview upside down. How do you feel about it at the end there?
You know, weirdly enough, I think that was actually the best I've ever done at any road course. No matter what the model is, no matter if it's a brick or not. That was probably the best I've actually ever ran, other than Montreal 2023 in a different league. Unexpected win, but I am just absolutely frustrated by the fucking 78 car. You could have just tried to at least make the corner without just saying fuck all and just shooting the shotgun or whatever is kind of stupid. Because I was kind of in contention at that point, but he fucked over, you know, 2 people, and conveniently, I'm one of the 2 people in the last 3 races I've gotten fucked over by somebody, and it just costs my race in the end. But hey, we'll take a second, but it's just a shame. Real damn fucking shame.
Well, at least you got some positive momentum heading into the playoffs. I mean, you got a chance to win next week. About anyone does. So, what is the mindset heading into the chase as you pretty much, I think, are going to walk up 5th after this race? Sean, I don't know how many points you got, but...
Well, about Daytona, I didn't even make it earlier this season because I just did not know what the fuck I did wrong. And second, for, you know, to talk about the chase and whatnot, I might as well just be here so I don't get fined.
Alright, that is Cole's second place finish. I think he ties for his best result of the season earlier at Michigan, but Wyatt gets his first...
Yes, it was.
Yep, and Wyatt gets his first podium of the season, man. Wyatt, you had good pace today, man. Definitely one of your strongest.
Should have won, but we got retards in the league.
Well, how do you feel about the run overall? Your first podium of the season, finally, man. And
whatever, I don't really care.
Well, what do you think you could have done? I mean, obviously you couldn't do much because of Sean.
Nothing. What could you have done? Getting wrecked in the final, like in the third to last corner. What else do you want me to do, bro?
Well,
freeze everyone.
All I could say is, you think you, I mean, you got some better tracks coming up for you, so you think you got a shot there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wreck everyone. Seems to be the thing in this league.
All right. Wyatt displeased with Sean, and I do not blame him. This is probably his best run of the season. I'm not gonna post the stream until it's done, but Sean, you ended up getting placed in the 4th. You had a shot late, but unfortunately, you kind of got a little too over your head. I mean, I get you had to do what you had to do, but what do you think?
I don't know why they're complaining. They would do the same thing if they were in my position.
I want to say that
Please.
It was one of your better races of the season, but man, you guys just need to capitalize soon. How do you feel?
Feel fine. You know, heading to the playoffs. You know, it should be placed decent. Usually a top 5 car, unlike some of these people that are complaining. But was this race streamed?
Yes.
There you go, Holden. Anyways, heading to the playoffs. You know, just gonna try to win, I guess.
You have good tracks. I mean, I think all those tracks you could have a shot at.
Yeah, definitely could. Depends on who I'm racing.
Anything else you gotta say here?
I don't get why people are complaining about being a slower car in front of a faster car. They clearly knew I was faster than all of them. Gained on Holden. It took me, 3 laps to gain on him from 6 seconds back? And where were they? They're all, like, fighting for last place or so? So, yeah. Raw talent you saw at the 78.
Well, Nick Maggie is officially out of the playoffs, and everyone is locked in who was in the playoffs previously.
Good for them.
But that is Sean, and honestly, that was one of the better races of the season. This is gonna be rated highly. I thought, honestly, even when we weren't having much going on, there was still a storyline no matter what, and I thought it was, I mean, chaotic finish, but at least it wasn't. I feel like it could have been dirtier easily, and I give you guys credit for not making it dirtier than it was. But that is the second to last race of the regular season. We on Wednesday we'll have Daytona for the final regular season race of the season. Everyone's locked in the chase, so your chase drivers are Holden, Tristan, Brandon, Bush, Cole, Sean, Wyatt, and then Lucas. But obviously, you know, there's still a fight for third in points. There's still a fight for seventh in points. You know what I mean? So there's still spots that could be gained.
Did you get this race streamed?
Yeah.
Can you post it?
Shout out to Wyatt, like talking shit to Shug, and then that
What did he say?